Hi guys, I was just sitting around messing around online before I go install this water heater for this lovely older lady that volunteers at the senior center. She needs help. So my roommate and I are doing it for free. I was screwing around on Facebook, the cesspool of America, one of them, and I had this young lady jump all over me. I'm going to share it with you guys now because it was agitating as shit, and then she turned me in and got me banned. I didn't say anything inappropriate. Then she takes herself out of the group, off of the chat, so all of her messages disappear, thereby hiding all the stupid crap she was saying to me and calling me names. I didn't say anything to her, so let's read it. I'm not going to put the person's name up. I will say this was on a group called Why Are Dog People Like This? And you can go see for yourself if you like. One person starts out saying all hotels must accommodate service dogs, miniature horses. They can and should refuse emotional support animals. So she's in support of service animals, not emotional support animals. I said, yeah, they should. I don't think they should have to take service animals either. There are plenty of places to go and leave one damn place free of their filth for those of us that don't want to be around them. She says, a service animal is no different, and this is two other women. A service animal is no different than any other piece of necessary medical equipment. You wouldn't tell someone they can't have their wheelchair, would you? Or that their oxygen tank, or something about their oxygen tank. I assume the answer is no. Then you don't get to deny them a tool that helps them navigate an already challenging and difficult life path just because you don't like dogs. Service dogs and mini horses are necessary. Then someone jumps in, guy who's got my back. All right, then what do you suggest people who are severely allergic to dogs and looking for places that don't allow dogs are supposed to do? Wheelchairs, oxygen tanks, and medical equipment do not cause allergic reactions. Then they do what they need to mitigate their particular needs, not expect a disabled person to have to accommodate someone's allergic needs. Isn't that we're accommodating? Okay. And by the way, the vast majority of hotels help accommodate disabled individuals with or without dogs into special rooms. If you're so allergic that you cannot possibly be within 20 feet of one, be sure to ask to be placed in those rooms. Okay. Then, so I'm not in favor of banning service dogs. In fairness, wheelchairs and oxygen tanks don't bark, shed hair, or wipe their anal glands on upholstery and shit on the floor. Not all people have to be allergic or phobic of them. Someone says, service dogs shed, yes, they are animals. Even humans shed, but are highly trained and not comparable to normal pet dogs. If a service dog barks at you, pay attention. They're seeking help for their person. Shut up. God. Pay attention. Never have I seen one relieve itself on the floor or running around scooting its rear end on the carpet. We'll not revolve our lives around your phobias and allergies. There will always be someone with those. You cannot... Wait a minute. The poster here wants them banned from places she wants to go because she doesn't like dogs. That's too bad. They're necessary medical equipment and just an inconvenience for her to deal with. I jump in. I respectfully disagree. With all of the new technologies these days, these dogs are no longer needed. And dogs are highly unpredictable and aren't even useful as service dogs. I'm not the only one who feels this way. It's not my opinion, it's the truth. If someone chooses to have a service dog, they can go to one of the many hotels that allow that and leave us one place for cleanliness. Not to mention the very valid point made above. Some people have allergies and phobias, and they deserve to have a space where they don't have to constantly encounter these worthless things. Someone else made a comment, about doesn't anybody care about people who've been attacked? And I said, yeah, I don't care as long as they can take Fluffy with them everywhere. Who cares about people with allergies or children that have been attacked? Who cares about people with phobias? Dog owners don't. Well, I do. These people can take these things everywhere with them these days, and I don't think that's right. Here comes this woman who got me blocked. Ew. You're ableist as fuck. She's cussing, not me. And just called me a name and got me banned. Disabled people shouldn't have to accommodate you. These new technologies don't replace the good that service dogs do. Service dogs do other things than guide. She misspelled all this, but she's trying to say do other things than guide. They sense oncoming seizures, diabetic highs and lows, retrieve people to help when their owner faints, and senses heart rhythms. To think people should have an animal that keeps them safe just because you have hatred for that animal makes you ableist. I said, and then she called me holier than thou, okay? I said, I'm in no way being holier than thou. I am being fair and reasonable. They have tons of places to go with their service animals. Other people with phobias, allergies, and PTSD have a right to be able to have a room where they are not exposed to dogs. Simple as that. You can twist my words around any way you like. Believe it or not, there are people that cannot be around these things. Facts are facts. You're just choosing one disability over another. People have the right to not have to be around dogs. It's that simple. These same creatures that you're praising are extremely flawed and don't always do the jobs they are being trained to do. Trust me, I would know. A smartwatch, a walking stick, and a diabetic testing kit, along with a cell phone, can do all the jobs you're arguing that we need dogs to do. You're coming off as rude and silly and uneducated. That's the worst thing I said. She says, bro, you're literally calling for segregation. If you don't see how ableist this is, then you're blind. You can literally request a room that hasn't had a dog in it. It's literally that easy. Disabled people shouldn't have to accommodate you. Wow, I said, you're still putting words in my mouth. I am in no way calling for segregation. You're simply dismissing others with disabilities to accommodate those with dogs. You sound ridiculous and call me all the names you like. Facts are facts. She says, you're calling me uneducated. You literally just said that disabled people should be denied their trained medical equipment just because you hate dogs. New technologies don't replace the importance of alert service dogs. True and trained service dogs are a necessity for disabled people to have an easier time in life. They are well behaved and do their jobs. I said, no, I said they were no longer necessary. I also said that people with disabilities that don't want to be around dogs should be allowed to have a safe space without them. You're just twisting everything around and getting emotional because you're a dog lover. Trust me, I get it. You love dogs. It doesn't mean everyone else in the world should have to be exposed to them. People with phobias, PTSD, and those who have been attacked deserve a place, just one in each area, to be safe from these things, flat out. I am calling you uneducated because of statements like, new technologies don't replace service dogs. That's silly and uneducated. They are not well behaved. I've used to train them. They're costly. They take up resources that the disabled person who is undoubtedly on a budget could be saving. If you haven't looked into new technologies that replace dogs, you're missing out. I'm literally not a dog lover. I'm a cat person. I'm just not an ableist and believe that disabled people deserve their equipment that make their lives easier. Your hatred of dogs is blinding you from the good they do. Service dogs are needed. Literally, they are not replaced by new technologies. This amount of ableism should get you banned from this group. Remember the group's called Why Are Dog People Like This? Once again, I say, I will be clear, and maybe you can get it this time. I said that people that have phobias, allergies, and PTSD due to attacks deserve to have one damn place to go where there are no dogs. Just one. Say there are 12 hotels in one area, perhaps one, where we don't have to run into these things. Just one. Once again, you are choosing one disability over the other and favoring dogs over another person's disability that requires them to stay away from these things. I don't care which domesticated animal you're into. That makes no difference here. You have a dog in your profile picture, I know that. You also confess to being crazy, which you're definitely showing right now. People have a right to a safe place from these things. May I remind you, this is a group called Why Are Dog People Like This? You're definitely summing up that title quite well. It makes me question why they haven't banned you. Personally, I don't mind if people choose... Personally, I don't mind if people choose to have a dog as a service animal over a smartwatch or something that takes up less resources. I do mind the fact that they are everywhere we go, and it's almost impossible to avoid them. She says, I seriously doubt you used to train animals, service animals, if you can't see the important services they provide through your hatred of dogs. I said that's actually how I came to the conclusion. Educated people make educated decisions. You have a good day now. My ass is in trouble. It's Facebook anyways, they're fucking stupid. But just thought I'd share that story with you. I gotta get out the door here in a minute. But yeah, can't even talk to these people. Can't, you know, I don't like dogs, now I get reported. And she accused me of profile stalking in one post, and no, your profile picture has a dog in it, I can see that. And as soon as I hit the icon, the first thing it says in her description is, I'm crazy, I'm pretty crazy. This is public information. You put it out on Facebook in the public. Don't get mad at me because I went and looked at your profile. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good day. I'm gonna do some good deeds for humans and stop worrying about dogs so much. It seems to be something they can't stop doing. And I'll see you tonight, or some other time during the day. Maybe I've got a few topics I need to cover, so I'll probably do 2 or 3 videos today, given the chance, as long as this water heater job doesn't take too long. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I still like the group, why are dog people like this, but I really wish they could kind of get rid of some of the dog nuts. Once again, it'd be nice for us to have a safe place where we can talk about this kind of stuff without being bullied and turned in and reported by people that are angry that I bring up the fact that there are new technologies to replace dogs. You know, pretty silly. So everybody have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Fuck Fluffy. Protect yourself. Humans first. From the bottom of my dog-hating heart, I appreciate all of you. Take care.